Hello my crafty and thrifty friends. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sheree. This is Turquoise Dreaming. And yes, I'm here today for Thrifty Thursday. So this is an open collab. I don't always say that now, but I kind of forget and just dive right in. But yeah, it's open collab to whoever wants to participate. You just post your thrifty finds, no matter where they're from, on Thursday. Use the hashtag Thrifty Thursday and link my channel in your description box or in your title. Thank you so much. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I have quite a few things to show you, so we'll just see what we get through today without this video being too long. But these are all from the thrift store. Everything I'm going to show you right this minute is from the thrift store. So I found all these four books here, and they all have Sesame Street characters on them at the thrift store, and I kind of like hemmed and hawed and tried to decide whether I wanted to get them, and I didn't know if I wanted to get them from my granddaughter or for to make a journal. In the end, I thought, well, at least I'm going to try one and see how it goes, but I thought wouldn't it be cute if I made this into a journal? I would just make the pages, I wouldn't try to make them shaped, I would just make them rectangle to fit within the book cover like that. And then make a new spine, like a 1.5-inch spine, like I do on like most of my, my standard spine I usually do. These are board books, so I don't know what I would do with the rest of the inner pages. Really, I probably would just send them along with the book. But yeah, I thought that would be a really cute journal. So I've got this one, bedtime, and it's got Elmo on the cover. The back of this one has Big Bird going to sleep. Is it advertising? No, it doesn't. I don't see this picture on the front of any of these, but yeah. So I don't know if these are, see, it doesn't have a price. I don't know if these are originally from Dollar Tree or where they're from, but anyway, really cute. And then this one is this character. Couple more down there. At the zoo. This one has all the little baby, Sesame Street kids on them. So, really cute. But again, same thing. Same plans. There's baby Elmo. So this is not baby Elmo. It doesn't look like baby Elmo there, but he's sleeping with his teddy bear. This looks like baby Elmo. Eyes, nose, fingers, and toes. Super cute, you know what I mean? So, and they're all in really good condition. And then this one, Nighty Night. Baby Big Bird on the front. So very cute. They're all Sesame Street, and they have different Sesame Street. This is Sesame Street Beginnings. Okay, so those have the babies, and this is Beginnings. And then this is, yeah, okay, I got you. I got it now. And this is the regular Sesame Street where Elmo's not a baby. But all super cute. And I'm trying to see if they're all made by Bendon. Yeah, they all say Bendon on them. So wherever those are from, I think I used to see these at Dollar Tree. I haven't seen any lately exactly like that. So maybe they don't sell those anymore at Dollar Tree if they used to. And then, oh, I've got to take this apart. This is, it looks kind of creepy on the front, but inside it's not. That's why I got it. So it's a little silly, spooky jokes. So it's, silly, spooky. So it's not supposed to be, I didn't get it, the scary, really creepy vibes from this. It was just more cute. So, little riddles or jokes. 2013 by Paragon. Little Halloween joke book. Why do ghouls think about Dracula? What do ghouls think about Dracula films? They are fantastic. So, and there's a little ghost. So yeah, I'm trying to remember what I was thinking when I picked this up, but yeah, silly jokes on one side, and then a little page on the other side that could be left as is, or like you could draw here or use that as a frame for a picture if I put this in a journal, and or color something Like this one, well, ghosts are white usually, but you could color, have a purple ghost or a orange ghost. You know, thinking outside the box there. This one has a skeleton. I like how they're kind of like a little frame. So, yeah, I thought this was pretty cute. It looks like it's not... I wish it was stapled where the pages came out as two, but it looks like it's glued in. So the pages are probably going to come out as one. But that doesn't mean I can't put them back together as two pages and put them as a page in a journal. So I've got to do that because I'm working on my Halloween journals right now. And I found these two. They've been getting in a lot of, I don't know if it's from estates or what. I have a feeling they've been getting in some estates there at this particular thrift store where I got these. And so they've been having a lot of books and just things that you can tell maybe they were from a estate, like a collection of things. So crafts, books, you know, other things. So these two fat quarters were there. They looked like they're probably from Walmart. But anyway, I got them. They were 99 cents each. And I know that the fat quarters like this, most of them are over, well over $1 now at Walmart. So yeah, I went ahead. I thought that was a nice, like I said in a previous, was it my previous email or, I mean email, a video or one of my videos recently, I said, the first thing I do when I'm going to decide if I'm going to purchase, you know, a new piece of fabric is I could try to picture it on a spine. And if I picture it on a spine, it looks like, oh, that would be really cute. Just a little, you know, that little piece of fabric makes, you know, makes a difference in the journal. It really, you know, can add a nice touch to it. So I thought this, you know, these yellow and grays and whites could be really nice on a spine. So they had these two, and so I went ahead and got those. And then they had these books there that day, that same day. And I picked this one up because I mentioned I picked up recently a Dr. Seuss book about space. It's really cute. And so I got one other space thing, a little piece of like something I can use for a tuck spot or a pocket, a little spaceship, a little kind of retro looking spaceship card, you know, cardstock cards. I got those at Dollar Tree. And then I found this book, not necessarily, you know, in love with the cover, but the inside pages were really cute. This looks like an old, does it have a library card in the book, or maybe it was just an old school book. It's got this in the front. I mean, it looks like it was never used. And let's see, I'm sure it's vintage. Let me see what year it's from. If I can find it. Subsidiary of Random House. Let me see if I can turn this page here. 1967. Yeah, so this is got a good amount of age on it, but it's like brand new. Like it even feels kind of stiff upon opening here. So if a school had it, I don't think it was ever used at school. No one ever used this one, but look at the nice colored pumpkins here and a little pumpkin patch. I could even use that in a Halloween journal, that page. And, you know, there's just other scientific, you know, here's a lot of plants here. Let's see what experiments, birds. I looked at it very briefly and saw like, wow, this is really cute inside. Even though I wasn't very impressed with the cover. Inside, very cute. So, all about frogs there. Other little experiments about shadows and things. Look at that. So I won't take too long to get through this, but just wanted to show you the inside. I love the colors in here. And I just thought it was so cute. These little, all these little pages. Look at, I mean, there's a lot of color in here, which I really like. If it was black and white, I wouldn't have got it. But just really nice looking pages that could be really cute in a journal, or to make, you know, ephemera with, you know, all these little squares and things. Great for making little pockets and things like that with these kids. I mean, just really adorable. So yeah, I was glad to find that. And it's a kid's book, so kids' books are cheaper than the adult books in this particular thrift store. So I also found this kind of workbook looking book. It says writing, counting, classifications, oral language measurements, fine motor skills, all about me. Love the cover on this one. This little artist here. Here's the back. Looking for these things. You're supposed to, little game, little activity there. So let's see what the inside was like. Here's some little cards. I could actually cut all of these out. That folds out. So the 5 senses, smell, touch, all that. And then little workbook-like pages. Let's see. What was this one? Yeah. See, never written on. And these are thick paper, not quite cardstock, but thick paper. Look at that. So, yeah, I really enjoyed, I've never made school or back to school journals before, and I made them this year, and I really enjoyed those. So I'm starting to, I've mentioned that I'm going to be moving my craft room upstairs, so I've started to organize things into categories, so when I move upstairs, I will know where things are, and when I'm ready to make, like, say, back to school journals, I'll know where everything is, right? I won't have it like going all over my craft room looking for all the bits and pieces, right? So, yes, I am starting to do that. I mean, I have done that before, and I have some things going, but I'm kind of looking back on this year and looking at the journals I enjoyed. I really enjoyed all the, I've enjoyed all the journals I've ever made, but I'm tending to kind of narrow it down and say, oh, I just want to make this type of journal, that type of journal. No, I don't want to do that type. So if I've saved some things for a certain type that I don't necessarily want to do, you might see a little de-stash bundle in my shop for that. So stay tuned to see if I have any of that. These all blank on the back? Hold on. Yeah, they're all one-sided. So like this could be little journaling cards. You could cut something out like that individually or use it as a whole page. But interesting that it doesn't have these two or individual square type things. Interesting that it doesn't have anything on the back though. Let's see, are these perforated? Yeah, these are perforated, so probably actually maybe a teacher's supposed to, pull these out. Not necessarily make copies, but be able to give them to a child to work on. Not sure if I would think it has a copyright. 1995 is saying 1995 copyright right here. It just has a little C in a circle. So there's the contents pages and the beginning. Oh, I love that little. This book belongs to a little page you can like color there, like the front, or paint even. And let me just see if it says anything about maybe you're supposed to copy these. Oh, here we go. Remove each page from the book before your child works on the page. Talk about the page with your child to be sure he or she understands the activity. Give help as needed. So, yeah, it doesn't say anything about copying. I was just wondering, because I'm sure there's some things like that teachers are able to copy and pass out to the kids, but not this one. Not this one. I was just wondering. Not to be reproduced. This book or parts thereof may not be reproduced in any form or mechanically stored. So you can't like scan it in, I don't know, in any retrieval system without written permission from the publisher. Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that. So anyway, really neat little activity book there, vintage. And then I found quite a few more of the books I showed you last week. The Country Woman Christmas. Yeah, mentioned it last week that I thought I found a few more, and these are them. And they're actually in a pile. Is the why I didn't find them last week. They were in a. I'm trying to just think of how they're being stored. How I find them, but they were basically in a big pile of books. So I had to take all the books and kind of unbury these because I thought I saw them, from the side. You can kind of see. I think I could see the Country Woman. I was like, oh, let me see what's under there. So I kind of took this big stack of books out, and I think they were behind some other books, is kind of what I was getting at. And so, yeah, it took a little bit of work to get these, but every one I find, I love the cover. And like I said last week, I never saw these before. I don't really never heard or have seen anyone showing them. So, yeah, I think they're really cute. But I also said, now I have too many books to make into Christmas journals, so I am selling some so I can make room for these in my book storage. And so I've listed some if you're interested in the Southern Living, which are, I only picked out the ones I loved. You know, I left some behind that I didn't really love. So, so they're really, the ones I have in my shop are really nice. I hate to part with them, but I have, I mean, I'm going to have more storage when I get upstairs, but I still don't want to overwhelm myself, if you know what I mean. I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many books. So anyway, this one looks like this, 2005. So I would say, what is that? That's not 2005, 2015. So it's just vintage this year, I guess, or the end of this year maybe. But these are all very similar, so I won't like go to, oh, I like that. Look at that picture. And the color of that punch or whatever's in there. Jingle Bell Brunch. So there, anyway, really cute pictures, recipes, and illustrations. All kinds of really super cute. Look at the little cookie ornaments hanging on this. I don't know. I wonder what it originally was. A cup holder, maybe? Anyway, super cute. You know, you might want one just for the activities and ideas. Same with the Southern Living. Those are just, you know, as awesome as these. So there's some crafty things. I love the patterns, too. I think those are really cool pages. And if there's any kind of lists, listing, and the Southern Living has some of them, not all of them, but some of them have little lists, like Christmas card list in the back, or a gift list or something like that. I think those are really cool pages to use in a journal. So this one's 2003. Got chocolate covered strawberries, little candies, little gourd Christmas things, decorations there. All the presents and things in the back. Here's the back of the book. And so I'm going to go really quick through all of these. They're all in perfect condition so far. We'll see as we flip through. Because a couple of the Southern Living I discovered had a little something. Not all of them, but a couple of them. If it had a little something, and I found it, I put it. Oh, look at that little snowman. It's cute. Oh, there's a little angel. Very cute. Drawings and illustrations. Patterns. But yeah, if I found it, I put it in the listing, because they're all listed individually with their own individual descriptions that I tried to, you know, even though, like, when you list a bunch of things like that, you kind of copy the listing from the one before, but then you go through, I go through and try to individualize it for that particular book. So I'm not perfect, though. I have made mistakes before and left something from the previous book in there. Look at this snowman cookie jar and all the cookies. I always say this, but I love the Christmas cookie, or any cookie pages or books. And cakes, too. Really pretty cakes. Not all cakes are the bomb. I don't usually say that. But not all cakes are the bomb. But most of them, a lot of them are really pretty. Usually when they're on the cover of a book, they're really usually gorgeous. Look at that. Shaving cream beard. My brothers used to do that, or at least my older brother did. He's not older than me, but he's older than my younger brother, so yeah, I can remember him doing stuff like that. He's very close to my age. My younger brother is 10 years younger than me, so he was my little baby when I was 10 years old. I had my own baby doll to play with, my own little live baby doll. 2004. Speaking of cookies and candies, I love the little felt horse ornaments. Look how pretty those are. They got little googly eyes on them too. There's the back. And the colors. I love that blue one. It stands out so nice against that red. That would be a beautiful, to have it against like a gift. That would be beautiful to give as a gift. You're giving a gift and then you give a beautiful ornament on the top like that. Possibly handmade. There's cookies back here. Let me go a little quicker so you guys don't get like, yeah, we've seen it all now, Sheree. Oh, look at this. Music notes. I love the patterns, and those are in color too. Those are not just black lines. They had color lines on there. Oh, look at this kitchen. A lot of pattern going on there. There's like a pattern on the floor and a pattern on the wall and another pattern border up there. Wow. So this was what year? 2004. Okay. I don't mind mixing patterns, but that's a little like, I don't think those things really go together. The wallpaper probably came together though with that border. It's a little, I don't know, a little cluttered looking to me. Your Christmas dinner right there. I wonder what kind of carrots those are. It doesn't say right here, but yeah. Oh, look at this Santa. Vintage. Probably Santa there. There's those cookies that are on the front. Chocolate truffles is what they are. Okay. Peanut, what is this? Peanut candy logs. I'm wondering what these are. Maple nut balls. Coconut date balls. My mom used to make coconut date balls. Really good. Really good. Yes, she used to make those every Christmas, and she would make them for New Year's Eve too. Like our church would have a New Year's Eve thing, and she would bring those for the New Year's Eve church get together. So yeah, there you go. Oh, look at this. Glad tidings. Like cards, vintage cards, or maybe, oh, these are postcards. Yeah, those are pretty. I wish they were not overlapping so you could cut them out, but it would be a nice page in a journal. In this book, if I made this into a journal. Beautiful holly with a little snow on them. So that's the 2004. Oh, look at this one. A gingerbread house, 2006. There's the back. Got a little cookie there. Looks like a gingerbread man of some sort. So it's hard to go faster these because I keep seeing interesting things. But I'll try. World Cookie Exchange. Some doll patterns and other stitchery patterns there. I just love looking at if they have vintage things in the pictures. Oh, look at this one with the pink and silver and the milk. Cookies. Pink cookies. Cherry cookies, it looks like. Lots of recipes. I'll try not to stop. Some decor. It seems like there's the gingerbread house. Yeah, the decor. These all seem to be about in the same order. Decor type stuff in the front, recipes, and then crafty stuff. And this one's 2001. I've got another little Christmas house, but this one has candy cane roof. Like a gingerbread house, I guess. Maybe chocolate gingerbread there. And then all the rest, there's a wafer cookie door. And they're all, I haven't seen any loose pages or writing in these, so whoever collected these did not damage them in any way. So again, with the, what did I say, crafty stuff in the back. Yes. Make your own manger scene there. And, oh, look at that. Make a Santa gift sack. Gingerbread man's things. All the colored patterns. There's another pattern. So yeah, crafty stuff. And there's that gingerbread house. And then some more recipes. Oh, look at this page. Oh, I love this one with the gingerbread men. My granddaughter loved a gingerbread man last year, so I'm kind of keeping my eyes out for any kind of, something gingerbread man that I would want to have in my house for Christmas, but I haven't really found anything, and I haven't bought anything, because right now everything's kind of, well, they're getting to the Christmas season and Christmas things where, sometimes they'll, like at Hobby Lobby, I think that they already had a 50% off. Didn't they already have a 50% off sale on Christmas stuff? So maybe I'll have to go to Hobby Lobby and look for gingerbread type things, see what they have there, because I haven't really found anything on Amazon or online anywhere, Walmart. So anyway, that's the last one. And so those probably took long enough, because I took so long to get through these country women books, but I hope you enjoyed those. I think I'm going to enjoy. I'm hoping to make, I don't know if I can make that many journals, so that's why I need to sell some of these. So right now I've got the Southern Living in there, but I have more Southern Living, so as I put these things away, and I don't have room on my shelf, I might be taking some more things out, so whenever I put them in, I do a video, like right after I put them in my eBay shop, do a video and show you what I've put in there. So if you want to get a jump on any of that kind of thing, or just want to, look at my eBay shop, you can probably grab things before I even put it on YouTube. Somebody did that last time too. Before I got my YouTube video out there, somebody bought a thank you very much again. I already said thank you once, but in case you didn't hear me, or I don't even know if she watches my YouTube channel, but it was a Mary Englebright book, and it was right gone before I can even get my video out there. So before I even did my video, so I didn't even mention it in my video, except that it was sold before my video. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't. I want to mention that, because I know I forget. I'll find a new person or whatever, somebody I've been watching even for a while. I'm like, what? I'm not subscribed? And then I hit subscribe, because, I want to support our community in that way. And, I try to at least subscribe at the very least, and then I'll try to go back and also, before I leave, hit the up arrow, the like, and leave a comment. So that helps everyone's channels tremendously. So that's all free things you can do that only take seconds to support the crafty community. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.